They break out then for the JWE Telecom Dante Stakes, trial for the Vodafone Derby. Sakhee is sent on the outside of Shamrock City through the first furlong. These two vying for the advantage. Best of the best in the Blue of Godolphin on the outside then of Royal Kingdom, and sitting last of the 5 is Pawnbroker. Change of tactics today for Shamrock City, who bowls along in front from Sakhee in second. Then Royal Kingdom on the inside of Best of the Best, taking a strong tug, and just last of the 5 remains Richard Quinn aboard Pawnbroker. They cover the first 2.5 furlongs then at what looks to be a fairly good pace. We'll have to get a time on that in a moment. Shamrock City in front, 32.83 for the first 2.5 furlongs. That's quick, and it's Shamrock City that takes the pace to them and leads by 2.5 to 3 lengths to Sakhee in second, and beginning just to spread them out a little bit. They're followed in third by Best of the Best, then Royal Kingdom, one from last, and Pawnbroker in last place. He's a good 8 lengths off this leader, Shamrock City, as they continue on the long left-hand turn back towards the home straight. 56.21 for the first 4.5 furlongs. It's getting quicker all the time, so Shamrock City may have gone off a bit too quick. Sakhee turns for home in second position. Best of the Best is third, then Royal Kingdom. Pawnbroker, who's laid off this early pace, is now beginning to pick up as they enter the final half mile, and still Shamrock City, this hare the one to catch, but Sakhee has a very willing attitude and is beginning to bear down on the leader. Best of the Best back in third, then Pawnbroker with the big white face. Royal Kingdom looks a bit disappointing. He can't go on. Shamrock City and Sakhee. Sakhee getting to Shamrock City now. Pawnbroker and Best of the Best trying to get on terms. Sakhee just in front, but here's Pawnbroker, who laid right off the pace early. He's coming home very strongly now. Sakhee and Pawnbroker, first and second at Sandown. Best of the Best and Shamrock City are both rallying. Sakhee's a very tough nut. He shifts right. Pawnbroker can't get past him. Sakhee, he's too game, too determined, and wins the Dante. Close to second, Pawnbroker on the outside of Best of the Best and Shamrock City. They're a long way clear of Royal Kingdom. Sakhee, the 5-2 joint favourite, supplements his win in the Thresher Classic Trial at Sandown with victory here in the JWE Telecom Dante Stakes with another gutsy display. Now the winner of his last 4 races, 4 out of 5 indeed for Sheikh Hamdan Al Maktoum's colt, trained by John Dunlop at Arundel and ridden by Richard Hills, a double for him. Just a suggestion that he was just tilting slightly into the whip in the closing stages. Pawnbroker maybe just put off fractionally there on the outside. The wind is blowing right across them from the right as we see this, so perhaps no surprise if they do tend to drift a little bit. But this horse, he just doesn't look as though he wants to be passed. He's got a great attitude. He's a round action type. Wouldn't have been certain to be suited by the faster ground conditions here on the Knavesmire today, but he's handled it very well, and he's doing everything right in the run-up to Epsom.
As at Sandown, the courage of Sakhee prevails. Returned the 5-2 joint favourite Sakhee, giving Richard Hills his first Dante.